Well, you just watched the highest scoring game by a player this season as Damian Lillard goes for 61 in Portland's win over Golden State. We'll get to the highlights of that one in just a bit. Before we start, however, we had 3 games here on the MLK holiday.
Seems longer.
And we have this little segment that they do on NBA TV with our buddy Ro Parrish called Chuck's Guarantees.
Yes.
And in the last episode,
he's your buddy. He ain't my buddy.
Yeah. And Ro was asking you who you were taking in the triple header.
Pelicans at Grizzlies.
Grizzlies.
Lakers at Celtics.
Lakers.
Warriors at Blazers.
Oh, Blazers. 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3.
Yeah.
You actually 2 out of 3 because you changed here and you took the Celtics.
No, he didn't. No.
Yeah. So you took the Lakers.
That right there was golden. Today he was just guessing today.
Yeah,
well, I guess right. He's just playing the odds because he's.
I guess right. Well, you took both teams.
Yeah, it's really easy to do it that way because this is what Chuck had to say earlier tonight before Boston and the Lakers tipped it off. Oh, my.
I'm guaranteeing the Boston Celtics, Kemba going to get his first win tonight. I'm guaranteeing.
What makes you so sure?
It's time.
As it turns out, it was time. LeBron James spent part of his day in Springfield, Mass, watching his son play, and then went to Boston for the game tonight against the Boston Celtics. Lakers coming in with an 18-3 record on the road.
I'd have found LeBron for not concentrating on the game today.
How did Kemba Walker get this thing to go in? Huh?
I told you, LeBron missed his nap today.
LeBron drives past Cantor. Look at the pass.
Ooh, nice pass.
Marcus Cantor, who had 18 points in the first half.
That was smart.
We have the Celtics might, even though I like Philly, the Celtics might be the second best team in the Eastern.
Oh, I told you that earlier.
Remember when I said, Kenny, you might be right?
Oh,
they have no faith in Boston. I think they got more weapons.
Yeah.
But I'm still riding with my Philadelphia. David Ortiz.
Yeah, 69-54.
Snoop Dogg. Double J. I love Snoop Dogg. Thank you for introducing me to him, Shaq.
We go to the third.
I need to talk to Big.
And Brown going right at LeBron.
Who's that on?
Going up.
You ducking on LeBron James. Smile. Who's that on? LeBron James. That wasn't LeBron. That ain't. What you mean that ain't LeBron? That was Michael Caldwell Pope.
Michael Caldwell.
Michael Caldwell Pope. Who he play for? What's his name?
He's the brother of Contavious Caldwell Pope. You're the work, man. Michael Caldwell Pope. Okay. So 139-107, worst loss of the season for the Lakers as they fall by 32. Kemba had 20, Tatum had 27, Jaylen Brown had 20, and Kristen Ledlow talking about the end of a long drought for Kemba Walker.
Kemba, I would not have brought it up had you lost. But you, for the first time, have beaten a LeBron James-led team. Why was tonight different?
We came to play. You know, we really been struggling over the last couple weeks. And tonight, you know, we came ready. We know how big of a game, how big of a rivalry this is, Boston Lakers, and we wanted it, and we showed it.
It's part of basketball. Guys, you go for blocks, you get blocks, you get dunks. You get crossed over at times, you get stops, take charges. That's all part of basketball. I think if you were to tally up my successful block attempts compared to my successful dunk-ons, I think I'm kind of more like, so it's not the first time I've been dunked on, might not be the last time I get dunked on, but Jalen's been playing exceptionally well this year. And
When Golden State swept Portland, and the Warriors with a 4-point lead after 24 minutes.
Well, that's probably not going to happen this year.
I would say that you are right on with that.
Well, they could get hot.
Remember, I was just thinking, remember how hot you were on the Portland Trail Blazers last year?
I was until Nurkic got hurt.
Yep.
Because I love Nurkic and Zach Collins, who's been out, but this is awful, man, because the Warriors stink, and they're beating the Trailblazers. I mean, Not a good look.
The two teams combining to go 5 for 29 from 3 in the first half.
You know, Ernie,
What?
they're so hard on the Warriors. They don't stink. They're just depleted. Stop.
Yeah.
They're depleted.
They are.
Yes, they don't have their guys. Don't say stink.
Well,
if they don't have their guys, don't say
But
stink.
you can't evaluate a team.
I'm not evaluating.
That's like it's saying, like, somebody comes.
I'm evaluating the team that I'm watching right now.
No, that's like you come to
Don't
work
say
sick
stink.
and you have the flu, and I evaluate your performance based on the flu. You're sick. You're injured. You
Well,
can't evaluate.
they've been sick all season. It ain't just tonight I'm evaluating them.
That's my point.
What's the longest damn flu in history?
American Express teammates from the first 24 minutes.
So if they stink and they're up by 4, what's important? That tells you
Alec
about the
Burks and
Trailblazers.
D'Angelo Russell. Yeah, that's what I was getting at with the Shuckster.
No, you
brought that up.
lighting the fuse, Ernie.
No, I wasn't. I was just saying, I remember when you were hot on the Portland
I
Trailblazers
remember
last
when you-
year.
Kenny, you actually agreed with me.
I remember when you wasn't an instigator too, Ernie.
First of all, stay off Ernie like that.
It's been a long day, Kenny. We're here 7 hours at this point, and we're watching this game to wrap up the night.
We've seen some bad basketball today.
But he's got some breakdown
I'm
footage.
not going to say that they stink. However, I don't watch them, so I don't know their names. But I know they play hard. Golden State Warriors play hard. I don't know their names. 'Cause without Clay and Stephen, I'm not watching. But these guys,
Who's this right here?
I don't. It look like, is that Pascal?
That's
No,
Chris.
that's Morris.
That's
I don't
Chris.
know. But listen, they play hard. Kerr has done a great job.
Who's the guy making his
Taking this depleted team and asking them to play hard. They're not really good, but they play hard.
Wait,
right now they're.
when I said they wasn't
four.
good, why did I get yelled at?
I said, yeah, they're not good, but I'm not going to say they stink.
Well, you couldn't say they stink because you couldn't say the names of the guys that stink.
Because I don't watch them. Without Stephen Clay,
So you don't know if they stink.
I know that. Listen, I know they're up by 4.
Hey, their problems are obvious. I mean, this is a depleted team. You don't expect them to do anything. Portland's the
is a harsh
disappointing
Portland
team.
is a real disappointing.
Yeah.
When you have
Let's see, Alec Burks, Eric Pasha, I know Willie.
yeah.
I know D'Angelo. Who's Damian Lee? Damian Lee from Orlando?
no, that's Courtney Lee.
Oh, yeah, Courtney Lee.
Let's let Chuck have his say, and then we'll go to break.
My bad.
If
Who
you
they
have-
play for?
With no Clay and Steph, they have the best backcourt in the NBA.
Yeah.
You should not be this bad with the best backcourt in the NBA. That's my problem with the Trailblazers. They've been a disappointment. I mean, McCollum is not playing tonight, but he's played pretty much all season. But if you got the best backcourt,
I think they have the best backcourt.
without staying Clef,
Staying cleft.
Steph and Clay.
It's been a long day for everybody. Staying
Seriously,
cleft.
they got the best backcourt when those two guys aren't there. They should not be this bad.
Okay.
Even with the other
I agree.
injuries.
I agree.
Let's take a break, and we'll come back and do some highlights from a couple other games today. There were 14 games on the slate on this MLK.
Courtney Lee, that's who that was.
Yeah,
That's what I just said.
just before he said,
But Damon was
Jordan
staying quiet.
Poole.
He's actually related to Steph Curry. He married his sister.
"You're right."
Oh, Susan?
You're watching the American Express Halftime Report. American Express, official card of the NBA.
Season as Damian Lillard goes for 61 in Portland's win over Golden State. We'll get to the highlights of that one in just a bit. Before we start, however, we had 3 games here on the MLK holiday.
Seems longer.
And we have this little segment that they do on NBA TV with our buddy Ro Parrish called Chuck's Guarantees.
Yes.
And in the last episode,
He's your buddy? He ain't my buddy.
yeah, and Ro was asking you who you were taking in the triple header.
Pelicans at Grizzlies.
Grizzlies.
Lakers at Celtics.
Lakers.
Warriors at Blazers.
Oh, Blazers.
1 out of 3.
1 out of 3.
Yeah.
You're actually 2 out of 3 because you changed here and you took the
No, he
Celtics.
didn't. No.
Yeah, so he took the
that
Lakers.
that right there was golden. Today, he was just guessing today.
Yeah,
Well, I
but
guess right.
He's just playing the odds because he's.
I guess right.
Well, you took both teams.
Whoopie.
Yeah, it's really easy to do it
Whoopie
that way
freaking
because
do.
this is what Chuck had to say earlier tonight before Boston and the Lakers tipped it off. Oh my!
I'm guaranteeing the Boston Celtics, Kemba gonna get his first win tonight. I'm
What
guaranteeing.
what makes you so sure?
It's
That
time.
he's
As it turns out, it was time. LeBron James spent part of his day in Springfield, Mass, watching his son play, and then went to Boston for the game tonight against the Boston Celtics. Lakers coming in with an 18-3 record on the road.
I'd have fined LeBron for not concentrating on the game today.
How did Kemba Walker get this thing to go in?
I told you, LeBron missed his nap today.
LeBron drives past Cantor. Look at the pass.
Ooh, nice pass.
Dennis Cantor, who had 18 points in the first half.
That was smart.
We have the Celtics might, even though I like Philly, the Celtics might be the second best team in the Eastern.
Oh, I told you that earlier.
Remember when I said, Kenny, you might be right?
Oh, okay. I have no faith in Boston.
I think they got